Hello, my wonderful friends, and welcome. Today, I want to share a story that warms the heart and reminds us of a powerful truth, that true wealth is not found in gold or silver, but in the goodness of our hearts. Let's journey together into a peaceful forest where a humble woodcutter named Ryan discovers that honesty shines brighter than any treasure. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled beside a lush forest, lived a kind and honest woodcutter named Ryan. Every morning, with his trusty axe over his shoulder, he would venture into the woods. He was a hard-working man, chopping wood to sell at the market, but he never seemed to have much money. Still, he was content with his simple life. One sunny afternoon, Ryan was working by the riverbank, the rhythmic sound of his chopping echoing through the trees. With one swift swing, his axe slipped from his grasp, spun through the air, and landed with a splash in the deep, fast-flowing river. Ryan's heart sank. His axe was gone. It was his only tool, his only way to provide for his family. How would he earn a living now? He sat down on the grassy bank, his head in his hands, feeling utterly helpless as tears welled up in his eyes. Just as despair began to wash over him, a shimmering light appeared over the water. A beautiful fairy emerged, her voice as gentle as the rustling leaves. "Why are you so upset, dear woodcutter?" she asked kindly. Through his tears, Ryan explained how he had accidentally dropped his only axe into the river and could not afford to buy a new one. The fairy listened with a compassionate expression and nodded thoughtfully. "Don't you worry," she said with a reassuring smile. "I can help you. I will dive into the river and find your axe for you." And with that, she gracefully dove into the water. A moment later, she resurfaced, holding a magnificent axe made of pure, gleaming gold. "Is this your axe?" she asked, its brilliance dazzling in the sunlight. Ryan looked at the incredible golden axe, a fortune in itself, but he immediately shook his head. "No, that's not mine," he replied, without a hint of hesitation. "My axe is just a simple one, made of plain iron." The fairy smiled, seemingly pleased with his answer, and dove back into the river. This time, she returned with another stunning axe, this one crafted from shining silver. "And what about this one? Is this your axe?" she inquired. Again, Ryan looked at the beautiful object but shook his head firmly. "No, that's not mine either. My axe is an ordinary iron one, nothing so fancy," he said. His voice was steady, his honesty unwavering. The fairy's smile grew wider. She dove into the river one last time. When she came back up, she held a familiar, worn-out iron axe with a wooden handle. "Is this the one?" she asked. Ryan's face instantly lit up with pure joy. "Yes, that's it! That's my axe!" he exclaimed, relief and happiness flooding his voice. He was so grateful to have his simple tool back. The fairy was deeply impressed by Ryan's unshakable honesty. "Because you have been so truthful," she declared, her voice filled with admiration. "I wish to reward you. Take the golden axe and the silver axe as well. They are now yours to keep." Ryan was stunned. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. He looked at the precious axes, then back at the fairy. "Thank you, kind fairy. This is an incredible gift, but I don't need these," he said, gesturing to the gold and silver axes. "I only wanted my own axe back so I could return to my work." The fairy's smile was now warm and radiant. "You are a true man of honor," she said. "Your honesty has earned you more than you ever expected. Go home and enjoy your good fortune. You deserve it." So Ryan returned to his village, carrying not just his old iron axe, but the golden and silver ones too. He was richer than he had ever dreamed. But more importantly, he felt a deep sense of pride in his heart. He had stayed true to his values, even when faced with great temptation. The news of his encounter spread through the village, and he became known as the most trustworthy person around. Everyone admired his integrity. Ryan's story teaches us a timeless and beautiful lesson. Honesty really does pay off. When you are truthful, good things will find their way to you, often in ways you least expect. It also shows us the importance of staying true to ourselves. No matter what temptations come your way, holding on to your principles is a treasure in itself. Ryan didn't let greed control him, and that's why he found true happiness and a reward far greater than riches. His integrity didn't just bring him wealth, it brought him respect, peace of mind, and a legacy of honor. In a world where it can sometimes feel like taking shortcuts is the easy way, the story of the honest woodcutter is a powerful reminder that choosing what's right over what's easy invites blessings into our lives. Thank you so much for joining me on this heartwarming journey today. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone who might need a little reminder that truth, kindness, and integrity always lead us toward the light. Stay blessed, stay honest, and keep shining with your own inner goodness. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that inspire the soul. Until next time, take care. God bless you abundantly. See you soon.